There was a movie poster in the newspaper a few weeks ago. Guess which one it is? Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road. Uh, you're probably wondering what movie I'm reviewing today. If you haven't read the title, it's Mad Max Fury Road. Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my Mad Max Fury Road movie review. The first order of business, this movie is one of those movies that's not for everybody. It's probably for about 99.9% of the population of Earth. It's a strange movie, okay? It's a very strange movie, but it goes over the top action, right? It goes like just above the line without being ridiculous, right? This movie was amazing. Go see Mad Max Fury Road, okay? This is like probably the best movie of 2015 so far. The way this movie was made is amazing. The cinematography is just perfect. It's pretty much the movie's non-stop action, and there's no shaky cam to be found at all in this movie. Surprisingly, it's colorful. This is a post-apocalyptic movie, and the colors are very vibrant, and they just pop out. There's lots of, even for a movie that's like set in the desert, it's such a colorful movie. It just uses all its yellows and browns and oranges and even blue to just make a very colorful post-apocalyptic film. It borderline is a 2-hour car chase, but that's not a bad thing. All the vehicles are very unique, all the characters are very unique. You'll never see another movie like Mad Max Fury Road. Even Mad Max 2, which is probably the most similar movie to this one in the Mad Max series, is very different in scale. Okay, so Max is the main character, played brilliantly by Tom Hardy. He's definitely a great successor to Mel Gibson, and he's caught up in this whole chase, basically. He's just caught up in the movie. This movie isn't actually about Max. It's just it's about this group of women going to find this other place where the captain of the women, Furiosa, played by Charlize Theron, where she was born and raised. And so she's trying to take them to this place where they can have a good future. Basically everyone else in the place that she's trying to get away from are trying to get her back there, because all the girls that she have are called breeders, and they are they are the property of the bad guy, Immortan Joe, played by Hugh Keays-Byrne, and he was the bad guy in the original Mad Max movie. But it's not the same character. This movie is basically one long chase between the women that Max finds and the bad guys who are trying to get these women back. And one of the war boys, who are kind of just the expendable people of the bad guys' tribe, one of them tags along with the good guys. The acting in this movie is amazing. They all play crazy people very well. The over-the-topness of this movie is just fantastic. You've just got people acting crazy the whole time. You've literally got this one truck that is just speakers, and this one guy on a bungee cord with a flamethrower guitar just playing constantly throughout all the car chase scenes. All the female characters are amazing in this movie. None of them feel like, you know, your stereotypical damsel in distress, especially Furiosa, and she is probably one of the coolest female action characters I've ever seen in a movie. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say about this movie. It's just it looks great. It is great. It's just, yeah, it's one of the best films of 2015 so far. I highly recommend you go see Mad Max, and I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Honestly, doesn't really matter whether or not you've seen the first 3 Mad Max movies. It definitely helps. It definitely helps to have seen the other 3, but you don't have you'd probably have a better experience if you'd have already seen the first 3, but it doesn't really matter that much. Obviously, if you don't like stuff that's over the top, you probably won't like this movie, but it doesn't suffer from a crappy plot. In fact, the plot is actually it's incredibly easy to follow. It's a very simplistic plot, and but it just the way that it's told is just amazing. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this movie that I can think of. Bye!